absolutely fantastic! Hello everyone, it's DiegoDoom here bringing you a long overdue review. Today I'll be reviewing Metal Build Great Mazinger. This version of Great Mazinger comes from the 2017 film Mazinger Z Infinity. To learn more about Mazinger Z Infinity, check out my review of Metal Build Mazinger Z by clicking the card on screen right now. Great Mazinger is another fantastic release in the Metal Build line. Let's jump right into it and take a close-up look. Great Mazinger has a fantastic range of articulation. First, let's start with the head. We can look up, down, left, right. The shoulders have a great range of movement. They can move in and out and rotate a full 360 degrees. The arms can come up a little bit less than 90 degrees. The shoulder pads are on hinges. We have a bicep swivel. We have very nice double jointed elbows. We have a swivel in the forearms. The fists are on ball joints so we can tilt and spin them freely. In the upper chest, we can lean forward, backward, twist side to side and lean side to side. In the waist, we can lean forward, backward, and twist side to side. Moving down to the legs, we can actually lift up these side hip pieces, giving us a full range of motion here in the legs. So we can kick forward this much, backward this much, come up to the sides this much. We have a thigh swivel. We have very nice double jointed knees. Now as the knee bends, check this out. So as you can see at the top of the thigh, we have this panel that opens up. You can see all these different parts kind of shifting around, which is pretty cool. Also, we can actually flip up the kneecap here, covering up that joint in the knee. That's very nice there. The feet can tilt forward and backward, pivot side to side, and the toes are articulated. Great Mazinger has a solid and hefty feel thanks to his internal diecast content. I have to admit, I can't really feel any external diecast parts, but the external plastic parts are heavy and super high quality. When it comes to sculpt and paint apps, Great Mazinger is absolutely fantastic. Starting from the top, the head has a fantastic sharp metallic silver sculpt with subtle panel lines. Inside of the head, we have the brain condor sporting red, orange, and black paint apps with a sky blue cockpit. On the sides of the head, we have our sharp metallic gold antenna. The face has a paneled metallic cobalt blue sculpt. The eyes have an angular metallic gold sculpt. The grille has a large metallic silver sculpt with a matte black paint app in between the vents. The chest and abs have a nice multi-panel robotic sculpt with black and metallic silver paint apps. In the center of the chest, we have our large heat sink. The heat sink has a sharp translucent red sculpt revealing the inner cells. The shoulders have a smooth round sculpt with various panel lines. The biceps have a metallic silver sculpt with more cool panel lines. The forearms have a large multi-panel metallic cobalt blue sculpt with sharp fins on the sides. The fists have a great sculpt with gunmetal joints. The thighs and knees are metallic silver and we can see sharp fins on the sides of our thighs. The shins have a large metallic cobalt blue sculpt with more cool panel lines. The feet have a nice multi-paneled angular sculpt. Just under the feet we have nice gunmetal thrusters. For accessories, first up we have our standalone sharp brain condor. So as you can see, this is the brain condor in its undocked state. It looks very nice here. Next we have our hands. We have two pairs of holding hands, a pair of open hands, and one pointing hand. I really love the details on these hands here. Each hand attaches via ball joint pegs. Next we have our drill pressure punch and blast effect parts. The drill pressure punch forearms have sharp metallic silver turbines. The blast effect parts have a fantastic sculpt with a translucent gradiated burning orange paint app. To set this up, remove the forearms. Now this can be tough when doing this for the first time. If we want to launch the forearms, remove the back cap of the blast effect part, plug the forearm into the blast effect part, and plug the full setup into the bicep. If we want to fire the forearms, attach the included filler piece to the bicep and plug the full setup into the included support stand. Next we have our heat sink or Great Boomerang. This particular heat sink has a slightly more angular sculpt. To set this up properly, remove the heat sink from the chest, insert the filler piece, and then place the heat sink in the hand. Next, we have our pair of Mazinger blades. The blade has a semi-sharp sculpt with a reflective chrome finish. The handle is nicely detailed with a metallic gold paint app. Next, we have our backspin and knee impulse kick parts. The backspin parts have a nice semi-sharp metallic silver blade with a cool grid pattern in the center of the blade. The knee impulse kick parts have a sharp metallic silver sculpt. To attach the knee impulse parts, remove the kneecap and plug them in. To attach the backspin parts, remove the panel at the base of the shin and plug them in. Next, we have our Scramble Dash and Great Booster. The Scramble Dash has a sharp metallic red paint app with various panel lines. On the edge of the wings, we have metallic crimson panels. The central fin has a yellow paint app while the thrusters have a gunmetal paint app. The Great Booster has a very nice sharp sculpt with gunmetal and metallic gunmetal paint apps. In the center, we have our metallic silver spike. The fin has yellow and metallic yellow paint apps. Just under the wings, we have our missiles as well. The thrusters have a gunmetal paint app. The Scramble Dash and Great Booster easily attach by removing the panel from the back and plugging them into Great Mazinger's back. They can also be connected to the support stand. Finally, we have our large black stand with the Great Mazinger insignia with red panels on the base. The stand has a sturdy articulated neck that can extend. We have two different connectors to help support Great Mazinger on the stand. Both connectors plug into Great Mazinger's underside. To further enhance our flying poses, we have thruster effect parts that plug into the feet and the back of the Scramble Dash and Great Booster. We also have some cool flight parts that attach to the back of Great Mazinger's legs. Now, how does Great Mazinger stack up with our other figures? See for yourself. Great Mazinger turned out to be absolutely fantastic. The sculpt is well done, the paint apps are clean, we have plenty of diecast content, the accessories are fantastic, and Great Mazinger is fully posable. I really love this figure and I absolutely recommend you picking him up. Now, how much does Great Mazinger cost? I imported my Great Mazinger figure for $215, which is totally worth it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more absolutely fantastic figure reviews. To see more Chogokin reviews or another absolutely fantastic review, click the links on screen right now. Be sure to follow me on social media, definitely follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next review.